All right, for today's reteach, we're going to be looking back at line plots and histograms. We are including this chart again, the same one that we included for lesson 1, so that you can use it for those keywords to remember what means less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. So just a reminder, we put the symbol in there too. It looks like an arrow pointing to the left. It does not include the number, but everything less than or to the left, it is included. For greater than, it looks like an arrow pointing to the right. It does not include the number, and then it does include anything to the right. Less than or equal to does include the number, and it is going to the left. Greater than or equal to does include the number and is going to the right. So let's look at this first example with line plots. The football team is raising money for new uniforms by selling candy bars. Coach Jackson surveyed the students to see how many candy bars they sold on the first day. The results are shown below. So, in the chart, a couple things that we're going to be looking at. We are going to be looking at when it's asking us about the number of students. That specifically is what we're looking at with those X's. So these X's are representing the number of students. So one student had 0, one student had 1, one student sold 2, 3 students sold 3, no students sold 4, and so on. Okay? And then the other one, I'm going to highlight it in a different color, is the number of candy bars. So that's when it's asking us specifically about the candy bars. So, how many students are on the football team? So first off, it's asking how many students are on the football team. So we are looking at the X's. How many are there? Well, let's just count how many X's there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 students. On the formative, when you fill it in on Google Forms, you can just put the number. You don't have to put the units. For part B, how many students sold less than 15 candy bars? So let's look at this. Less than is our keyword, and we're looking at how many students. So how many students sold less than 5? And we put the symbol in there for you. So less than is this arrow. Looks like it's pointing to the left. If we look up here, it looks like it's pointing to the left. It does not include the number. So it doesn't include 5. It includes anything to the left, though. So we're going to count. Students is our X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 students. How many students sold at least, and yours should have the symbol in there, at least 6 candy bars. So again, it's asking us about the students. I'm highlighting it in pink. How many students sold at least 6 candy bars? So if we look for the word at least, we are going to see that it's in greater than or equal to, which is the symbol that we gave it to. It includes the number and anything to the right. So we're finding 6. It's including 6 and anything to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were looking for students, so we were counting the X's. It's 5 students. What response of the amount of candy bars sold was given most? So 2 things that we're looking at there. The response, we're looking at candy bars sold. So we're looking, oops, I should have highlighted that in yellow, sorry. We're looking at the number of candy bars sold and the one that was given the most often. So we're looking at these numbers here. Which one has the most amount? That would be 5 right here. How many are in that? We have 4. The rest of them have 3, 2, 1, or 0. So the response of the number of candy bars that was given the most often is 5. Okay? So, looking at the next one is histograms. Mr. Feeney surveyed his students to see how much time they spent playing video games on the weekends. The results are shown below. So first thing that we do right away when we have these histograms is we're going to write the total number above each bar, so it makes it easier for us to answer the questions. So this is at 2, so there were 2 that were in the range of 0 to 4 hours. This goes up to 3, so there were 3 in the range of 5 to 9 hours. This goes up to 4, so there were 4 in the range of 10 to 14. This goes up to 7, so there were 7 in the range of 15 to 19. And this one goes up to 9, so there's 9 in the range of 20 to 24. It's a lot of hours. So which interval has the most frequency? So it's asking us which interval has the most frequency. So we're looking at these intervals here. Which one has the most? Well, it should be this highest bar that has the biggest amount of number, which is 9. That range right there is 20 to 24. So we are just circling here. It's the range of 20 to 24. How many students spent 15 hours or more? So for students, we are looking at the total amount, and we're looking at the totals in these bars. So how many had 15 hours or more? So we find 15 on here. 15 or more is going to be greater than or equal to. Okay? So that's including 15 and anything to the right, not anything smaller than it. So we have 7 students here, we have 9 students here, which is a total of 16. How many students spend between 0 to 9 hours playing? So we're looking at how many students spend that much time. So again, looking at our students between 0 and 9. So from 0 to 9, we are looking at these 2 bars here that fall in that range from 0 to 9. So 2 plus 3 is 5.